Let's talk about something nobody wants to admit. Being productive all the time is a trap. We live in a world that worships hustle culture. Grind harder. Sleep less. Work while they rest. Sound familiar? We push ourselves to the edge, convinced that if we just do a little more, we'll finally get ahead. But here's the truth: burnout is not a badge of honor. And if you keep pushing when your energy is at zero, you're not working smarter, you're just running in circles. The first reason why constant productivity doesn't work is that exhaustion actually makes you less productive, not more. Think about it. The more drained you are, the harder it becomes to focus. You sit down to work, but your brain feels like a frozen computer, spinning, stuck, slow. You push through anyway, convinced that just a little more effort will make things better. But what actually happens? It takes twice as long, you make mistakes, and by the end of the day, you don't even feel like you accomplished anything. That's because your brain isn't designed to work like a machine. It's a muscle. And muscles need recovery. Even elite athletes, people whose entire careers depend on physical performance, take rest days. Why? Because that's when growth happens. The same applies to your mind. If you never give yourself a break, you're not increasing productivity, you're killing it. The second reason rest is so important is that it actually unlocks creativity. Ever noticed how the best ideas come when you're not trying so hard? You step away from a problem, go for a walk, take a shower, and suddenly, boom, the answer hits you. That's because creativity doesn't happen when you force it. It happens when your mind has space to breathe. Einstein knew this. Steve Jobs knew this. Some of the most successful people in history didn't work 24/7. They made sure to step back, slow down, and let inspiration find them. And the last thing to keep in mind, when you stop obsessing over being productive every second of the day, you actually start making better choices. Have you ever been so busy that you just said yes to everything, only to realize later that half of it wasn't even worth your time? When you're always rushing, you're just reacting. But when you slow down, you see things clearly. You recognize the right opportunities instead of grabbing whatever's in front of you. So if you've been feeling drained, exhausted, or stuck in that cycle of "I just need to do more," consider this your sign. Rest is not wasted time. The rest is fuel. Your best ideas, your best energy, your best decisions. They come when you give yourself the space to recharge. Take a nap. Close the laptop. Let your mind breathe. You'll be amazed at what happens when you stop chasing productivity and start working with your energy, not against it. Now tell me, when was the last time you let yourself fully rest without guilt? Drop a comment, and if this hits home, share it with someone who needs the reminder.